Are you gonna invite us to the room burn, or how does it work? What's it called?
You just enter his name and then you find the server.
Burn Games. What's the password?
AF all lowercase.
Okay, one at a time, please. What did you say?
Alpha Echo Fox in lowercase. AEF.
Roger.
So is this game free to download, I'm guessing?
Tabletop Simulator? No, it isn't. It's like $18, I think.
Okay.
It's a bit expensive, to be honest, but you can do a lot of stuff with it.
That's fine, I just assumed. Interesting. I gotta buy this fucking thing, so just give me a minute. Those who just came in, you have to excuse my lack of excitement. I'm just really hungover.
It's Sunday, don't worry.
Yeah.
I fully understand. I'm currently working on my own hangover for tomorrow, so
Nice.
Well, if you're gonna talk about alcohol, let me grab a vodka. Be right back.
Vodka.
It's straight up vodka. Damn.
It's communistan.
Is it normal that it takes like ages to load?
Yeah, for me it loaded quite fast. Did you subscribe to the assets in the workshop? Maybe that's
I've subscribed to the mod there, yeah. The one AF
yeah, then
access
I don't know why
campaign.
it's taking you so long.
I'm back.
Vai, adesso ti ho abilitato. Prova adesso. Adesso puoi muovere anche tu, ok.
Sì. Yeah, give it a try.
Andiamo una mappa.
Now we only start 21.
That's not exactly progress.
What's the mod name?
Sta qua, no?
The easiest way is when you open the Steam browser via Shift Tab and just paste the link in.
Quindi tu sai aprire.
Okay,
Sto qui da
I see it.
F.
Ah,
Yeah.
alright.
Yeah.
Uno prende e sceglie questo. Le mappe e esporre unità e cosa.
That noise, also known as the Italian language.
Is that it? Burn Games? Is that it?
Yeah.
This music is okay. Thank God. You know, just before we start, the sad thing is that this can only be replicated one time. I mean, in theory, we could do it how many times we wanted, but you know, it's too bad there's not like Normandy maps that we could do this for, and go through different campaigns, different historical campaigns, like sort of like Market Garden. We're just missing the maps for it, Well, you have to pick an operation first of all, There's tons of them that you can do in Normandy. So I could definitely help with that. But yeah, the map's the biggest thing. But first of all, you gotta decide on what you want to recreate. Then it comes to maps, and it's a lot of work, though. Just I mean, I can't
Maybe
imagine
we
it.
can do something similar when Chapter Mercury is released on Crete,
Yeah, that's true.
if they do more than like 2 maps on the Isle.
You know I'm game for that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a good point.
Where exactly is Overlone on this map?
Overlord is the operation. It's Normandy invasion. The Allied invasion.
Oh, you said
Overlord.
Overlord.
Yeah.
I understand Overlone, which is
Ah,
a location here in Market Garden. There was a map released a few days ago, I think.
Overlord. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Overloon or something like that. Yeah.
Yep. I think it's somewhere southeast of Arnhem or Nijmegen.
It's a good looking map. I actually tested it.
I played it in Darkest Hour. I love that map on there.
Yep. It was good. DH. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big distances too. Like really good firefight potential.
Definitely a lot of open ground.
Yep.
This time I'm at 50 after opening a few times. Moving forward, 45. Come on, don't do that.
Nope, you're getting back to 31. You're going to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, for sure. I just don't understand why it doesn't work. I mean, I have the mod on and all, and the internet isn't too bad.
Ooh, fancy.
The funny thing is, it doesn't work in single player either. Ah, this is perfect, man. Yeah, I'll try to. It doesn't work either. Those ones. Well, I'll try to restart the Steam client. If it doesn't work, then I guess I can just watch.
And who's making that decision? Is it Anderson as the commander? Or? Okay, so I'm Beatrick. Okay, interesting. No, Beatrick was the commander of the Signasis Panzer Corps.
Are you sure about that?
No, I don't
Yes.
think so.
I don't
I'm-
think that's right at all. I'm pretty sure it's either Iron 9 or you, actually, Vice, who's leading the second assist.
No,
Let
no.
me check,
I
I've
mean,
written
I
it
mean, I
down.
mean, in real life,
No.
Beatrick.
Okay, fair
Beatrick
enough.
was the commander. Yeah. Anyways,
Alright.
go ahead, Bern.
Cool. Just before we get very confused here.
Yeah, yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, it's very annoying. It's making me a bit frustrated. I just installed it today, though. It should work. But I guess I'll see if it's something corrupted.
Okay. Before this, can you move up Mueller from the bottom channel? He's in event comms. I don't think so.
Okay, I made it.
Okay.
Yep. You want just password to get into the server?
Yeah, I get it to you. I'll send it to you.
Okay.
What happens if we don't put any? Like, let's say we just stack the south, just an example. And they land and the power drops to the north. What's the disadvantage to that? I mean, how can they punish us by circumventing our divisions? Excuse me. I just mean anywhere. Like, why is it really important for us to strategically place our divisions? I know it sounds like an obvious question, but let's say that they land in Oosterbeek. We've got no one there, right? What's the advantage to that for them? Can the Allies take an area without a battle taking place? Is that how it goes? Let's say they land in Driel, and we're not even there. You know, um, then they just take they had that's all theirs. That entire map. Okay. Okay. So, as an example, if they said, "Hey, we're going to attack H, F, and G the first day, and we've got no one even in Driel," it's automatically theirs. Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Correct. I'm watching the stream right now, so.
I'll,
Yeah,
prob-
there's some issues with this mod, I think. Or something like that.
I'll probably
Something-
disconnect and reconnect the server and see if that fixes it. But I am
think
watching
I've
the
been
stream,
trying that for
so
a while. I don't think it's gonna work.
Yeah, I've done that like 6 times now. Doesn't work. Alright, I'm gonna try again.
let me check.
Yeah, I know Mueller plays this game, so I think the two guys that are having trouble with it play the game. So that's
No,
probably.
I think I've
No,
only
I'm-
played this game once. Maybe I had a mod downloaded when I played it. I don't know.
I have a lot
I'll
of
check.
other assets. I'm hosting a D&D game over tabletop, so I don't think that's the problem.
Huh.
Yeah, that one didn't work, but it was a very old one from 2017, so it's hard to say if it still works. But it says failed to load image. There was you get at least like an error message, and it says that I can sit here and troubleshoot, but it says it's something to do with the host who created the mod. But if it's working for the rest of you guys, I don't see why it should be that.
Okay, I deleted any of the other mods that I had downloaded. I'll see if it works now.
Can they only drop once with the paratroopers, or can they drop multiple times? Okay, so if they decide to not drop everything they have on the first day, they can drop that what they had left over later. Copy that, all right.
Yeah, the mod it refuses to load, so I don't think I'm gonna be participating on the game.
Yeah, every time I load in, it like loads at a different percentage, then stops.
Yep. Yeah, there's something wrong.
Yeah, I could.
Kinda.
Your stream is fine.
It's very pixelated.
Mm-hmm.
Do they get the whole map for free or just the sectors they want to attack? All right.
No, I mean it seems straightforward. So I'm good.
Looks good for me.
Nah, it doesn't work. The game, so I can only see on your pixelated stream.
Answering, you're good. No questions.
Nope, nothing.
Okay. Well, this is not definitive, right? Or is this okay? All right. All right.
Day
Well,
one is the 17th, right? And just the day one is just the 17th of September, the battles, or is it just for more? Is it for more?
What?
Ah, all right, okay.
yeah. I mean, for right now, I don't think we have to go crazy and get it right here. I think we just get some units on the field and just see how it plays out, just see how it works. You know, I don't think it's really necessarily important that we get everybody in the right position. You know.
I agree. I think it's more important that we get to like understand how this thing works so that we won't make critical mistakes when we have to do it for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
So
should
Anderson,
maybe talk about how we want to do it with the whole hierarchy, because like we chose a leader, and I think if we debate every decision, that's just gonna take forever. So we maybe just should like, I don't know if we want to say we don't have any say in it, or if we want to choose our own units where they want to fight. But I think it's gonna take a long time if we discuss every action.
yeah. Yeah. I agree.
If I, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, it's inefficient. I totally agree. I think ultimately it's going to be Anderson's decision where everything goes initially. We can give him input, you know,
Yeah.
which is fine. But yeah, it shouldn't be a big drawn out debate. No, I agree. Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Yeah,
I
how
think
far
that works.
south can we put our panzer divisions? All right.
I think maybe a good start is to just figure out the overall strategy. Like, what do we think their overall strategy would be, and how can we work with that? And then you can figure out like the placement of units based on that, without needing right now to discuss every individual piece on the map.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean,
think-
go ahead.
Yeah, sorry. I think that of course they have some kind of huge panzer force moving in from the south, down from the corps staging area, and somehow we'll need to what do you call it? Soften them up as they drive north. So before they meet our panzer division, because I have a slightly feeling that they have way more tanks than we're gonna have in the entire campaign. So if we can soften them up and destroy as many of their tanks as possible, we'd be in a good spot later on. That's just what I've been thinking through so far.
Yeah, I agree. And it's pretty obvious what they're gonna do with it. It's just gonna drive south to north, one battle at a time. Just plow through the whole area until it reaches Nijmegen.
Sorry,
Exactly.
who was having problems with their graphics? Because I think I know how to fix it now.
Yeah, I just couldn't sign in, but please tell me if you fixed it.
Yeah, I believe I fixed it. Go to your go to configuration. Go to
Inside the game.
What?
Inside the game.
Yes, inside the game.
Just a second, loading it up.
Okay, tell me when you're in the configuration.
I'm in there now.
Okay, configuration where it says mod threading, uncheck that. And then try loading up the server.
Okay.
Because
if this works, then thank you, man.
Everything's showing up for me now. If it like lags or like freezes for a second, don't worry about it. Just give it a second to completely load.
Roger.
So as you were saying,
Oh, I'm starting to see maps and shit.
okay, good.
Not
Good job,
working.
Miller. Well, yeah, well done.
Still at 70, but I've never been higher.
Yeah, just give it a second. It took me like a minute for it to completely load.
We can keep talking about the tactic, though.
Yeah.
So it looks like we actually have quite a bit of flak guns with the infantry divisions and even the Fallschirmjäger divisions.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at the assets. How do I go over to the left side and look at all the assets?
Just WASD.
Oh my god, okay, I did. Okay. How do you move down?
Scroll.
How do I move to the side? Oh my god, we're big noobs here.
WASD to move your camera, scroll wheel to zoom in and out, and then hold down right click to rotate.
Thank you, Muda. You're thank you much. It works now too.
Good job.
Can we reattach them to another regiment in case the first regiment gets too damaged or something like that?
Kampfgruppe.
Nice.
Where are all our tanks?
Yeah, you can see the tanks. They're down below. Can we paint here? Nah.
Oh, okay. The Yog Panzers just. Oh, I see. Okay, I didn't really understand that.
Vice.
Oh, okay.
Where the red hand is, that's where
Yeah, I
all
see it.
Manchester
I didn't
is.
know that. Okay, I just thought. So okay? The Yogg Panzer just says, "Hey, this particular element has tanks." Okay. All right. Very cool.
Yeah, so I reckon maybe some of the flak gun guys could go south. That's just my initial idea. I mean, we're very much in the staging phase.
Yeah. Yeah. With some 88s. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah, I'd put them especially on the locations where you have like choke points and such with
Bridge
the
crossings
pioneer
and-
attachment. Because then you can throw all your pioneer stuff in that localized area, put the flag cons behind it.
Yeah, I reckon Bagel would be a good place because there's that big river I have to cross. Can't
Yep.
remember what it's called.
Yep. There is. I mean, there's a few different crossings, but yeah,
Only one where they actually have to drive over the bridge.
can drive over with tanks. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I think we should go with that for now. Unless anyone has any objections, just to speed it along.
Which
Also,
one do we want to move then?
Yeah, and that's what we have to look at here.
You said 88s to Vegal and where else?
I'm thinking Grave afterwards because that's definitely a choke point too. But
I
first
think
we
the
have to
last
see.
time you weren't quite sure how you wanted to do it. Do the 88s also block the paratroopers from dropping in their area of influence?
Interesting.
I think if we look at the flag, well, the divisions with flag, maybe we could, as the first one, take the Landschützen and put them down there. It's it's probably not the strongest division, but it would. I mean, no matter what, Vegal is probably going to be lost at some point. So it would be maybe a good idea to use them to soften up the enemy.
I think if you drag a box around them, you can move the whole group in one move.
Gray Spectator cannot interact for some reason. I don't know.
You have to pick a color.
There are color like spheres on each side of the table. Click on one.
I can go spectator if you want to take my color.
I found no, I lost one.
Blue.
Okay, I'm brown now. Perfect.
All
Thank you.
right.
I don't know why there's a single open Kuppelwagen there, but
It's HQ.
okay. So we could put these guys down in Vegal, maybe.
Mhm.
Now I don't have the Excel open, but I think I'm just gonna open it. And where the tops filter. Here they are. Okay, it's actually pretty big. So this could actually hold them off for quite a while. Down
I
in
would
Vegal.
pick the one with the Logitruck attachment though.
Oh, is that the one to the left?
Yeah, because then you can block the bridges with hedgehogs and such. Oh, it's not? Okay.
Okay, so why is it nice to have extra logic?
Well, you could then, you have the extra stuff like buildables.
Also, a thing
So
I
it's still
noticed.
nice to have MGs and such there, right? Mortars, those kind of things.
Yeah, I understand. One thing I noticed, Bert, which has gotten me thinking, is that, for example, when you get an AT gun, get AT guns attached to your element, you only get one logic track, so you can only build one AT gun in theory on the map. Is that how it works? Because that's how it worked last time we played. Oh, okay. So now I'm gonna drag down the one with the logic tracks 2 vehicle. Pioneer Battalion.
I have to excuse myself. I have to go now.
Where did that artillery gun come from? Did someone just drag down an artillery gun? Ah, okay, fair enough. Alright.
Like Saito, I also have to leave. We have an event in 10 minutes.
Okay, enjoy yourself.
Thank you.
Take
Good
care.
luck.
So yeah, good evening.
All right, this looks good so far.
Yeah, so we put them down there. And Bern, can you refresh me on how important the HQ is? Corpse Fed HQ. It's a big one. Okay, so what I'm thinking is that we put the rest of the guys from Corpsfeld on the next map. So
What's the repercussions behind losing a field HQ? And can you lose one or a core HQ?
BB.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
as well as extra spawns and or like extra like waves of spawning.
Got it.
Hmm. 59. Yeah, I'm just looking on the Excel at the same time to see how big these units are. I know I can't find this the one we put at Vegel on the Excel sheet. Oh, there. Okay. Yes. Thank you. And so each respawn wave is 200, right, or something like that. Is that how we choose it? Also remember, you guys are welcome to come in with input. It's not a single player. I get if you're a bit overwhelmed, because so am I when I'm looking at this.
I mean, yeah, all the decisions has to follow a common thread of logic, so it's hard just to put an input. It's all gonna be logical, along the same train of thought. So, the core HQ I think should be near, just as a random aside, it should be near. Well, I mean, it should be at the most important, at the apex of where we think their attack's going to be. Yeah, the Schwerpunkt, or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Right. So, I mean, maybe Nijmegen. I mean, it's.
Yeah, for Kopsfeld or for who?
No, I'm saying our core HQ, wherever we decide to put it, needs to be at the most important piece of terrain, right? Oh, and there's 7 maps, isn't there? Oh, then that's not much of a decision then. Okay. Forget. I thought there was just 1. So never mind.
Okay, but okay. So what I see here, right? I was just looking at the respawn wave. So the max respawn wave is 10 respawn waves, which is a lot.
It's a lot, yeah. Which is what the Allies had in our battle, right, Run? Yeah.
That went perfect for them.
Yeah.
If we have this Grenadier Regiment 269 down south, it has 550 people. If we group that with just one more regiment, we can actually pull Kampfgruppe Fasnau back to Vermolen, because we're only allowed to put in 4 corps right away, right? Or how did it work?
For divisions. So 2 corps is like 8 divisions.
Yeah, okay. So 4 divisions. Okay, and then okay. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
So I'm gonna pull out Kampfgruppe Fasnau from Wegel. I'm over here so far.
Okay.
And I mean, there's 4 attachments, and each only can get 1 attachment, right? So. Okay, fair enough. So I might want to pull that back. Yeah, I'm still a little confused there. So this seems okay fine here.
I think this makes sense, at least. There's some logic to it. I don't think, yeah, it's not, maybe it's not perfect, but again, it's not the whole point right now. So, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You have flat guns where we need to have flat guns. We got manpower where we need it. I think it's fine.
And you said we would be able to add in 2 more regiments, or in it for a total of 4. 4 divisions, or like I was just talking like the like what we just added. That's 2 regiments right now, right? Or am I or 2 divisions? I mean. Okay.
So we have deployed everything right now that we're allowed to on day 1.
Okay, that's what I was
Okay,
trying to
fair
ask.
enough.
I
Yes.
got a little confused, but yeah.
Okay, so we should probably spread these guys around because I have a feeling their first parachute attack will probably be on Grave. I just have a slight feeling, or Vehicle. It's going to be one of those two. Because they want to secure the bridges, and then they can, for example, if you look at Grave on the map, you can see there's a sector just behind the bridge. If they can capture that, for example, with a parachute attack, they will hold it pretty well. I could imagine they would have made a paratrap there. So we got to spread out the forces a little bit, I guess. And how we do that, I'm a little confused, gotta say.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, see, this is a big. I mean, again, this is like not something that we can really decide on right now. As far as what's right and what's wrong, it's gonna take too long. There's too much analysis that needs to go into it, in my opinion. So
I'm gonna split up then. We have 2 divisions on here. Then we take 2 more divisions from the whiteboard here, and they can
Yep.
be north of Grave. Okay?
Northern Grave. So definitely one at Nijmegen. Needs to be one there.
Yeah.
All right.
And
so,
which one should we grab?
Well, we don't need any armor there. So, but again, the only armor needs to be south in theory, because well, I mean
In
that's
theory, but if you have armor against the parachute regiments, you will have a very nice, battle.
yeah, that's I
So
didn't
that's
even
where I'm
think of that.
thinking. If you look at the Kampf von Tetau, I believe it's.
Hmm.
I'm butchering the pronunciation. You will see they have these small, stupid tanks. I think those would do very well against parachute troopers.
What do they got? Oh, they have the
got is like
Beute
40 Panzer.
Panzers. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes, that's it. And we could use that against them
Yeah.
in infantry because they are too bad to actually perform well against the main armored spearhead, I believe. So if we can take them back and use them against infantry parachute, then
I agree. Yeah, let's not waste any of our,
Yeah. I mean,
Panthers or.
we can basically bolster a good or a decent amount of armor down south, but at least keep, like either the smaller units that you just showed us, or like maybe like 1 or 2, tank divisions in reserve.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So you can see I put them out here with Osterbygdorf with Arnhem drill, and I guess we just have to, put them around. Or how does that work, Brent?
Do they have to be on a map, or can they be off to the side?
I think they have to be on Nijmegen, right? Because if they could
Yeah.
land there
Yeah.
in a paradrop, so yeah.
Yeah, I'd say Nijmegen is a crucial point just because of the.
The bridge is really long too. It's gonna be very difficult for them to cross, but it's important. Yeah, I think yeah.
If we do like this, there we go.
Yep.
Then we still have a lot of people we can push around over here. We can put the corpse HQ down there too, so they get an extra respawn way.
Yep, I like that.
Perfect. And then yeah, this one will have the most tanks. This one will be 8. I don't know those tanks.
If we have a tank, if we have a Panzer element in a point, and we want to move to another point, is it faster that way? If it's an armored element? Yeah. Okay. Well, I think Dorwith's kind of pointless. It's not pointless, but I don't think it needs to be held.
Nah. What about drill? We could put our tanks on drill, the body panzer.
I think drill's very important because it's an access to Nijmegen.
Yeah.
And
I think if we put our chars on there, they will have a lot of fun because it's such an open map against parachute infantry.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put those guys over here.
Yeah. Drill got the opening to Nijmegen and Arnhem, so.
Arnhem, yeah.
And I guess just to make totally sure, we should put these guys in Arnhem.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Very nice.
So that's our 3rd division. We could put one more.
Yeah, that was what Korpsfeld. And we still have a lot of people we can spread out down here south.
Yeah.
But,
right now we just need to get let's try and at least get the last division out here. Then we could start divvying up where they need to go. And
all right.
I'm thinking maybe we can bring out. Man, I'm bad at these Roman numerals, but we'll take the 59th Infantry Division. Take it out. It's a Grenadier Division.
Okay.
Where is it? Just right here. It's an infantry division, so I'm thinking maybe it should be north, but definitely not defending Grave, please, because we played that too many times. It's our division.
Oh, this is your division. Again, this doesn't really count for anything, but
yeah, true. Okay, we can just put them on Grave down.
Yeah.
But we can spread them more out if necessary, because this is a big lump of forces.
Yep.
What is this for? Oh, that's the map.
What?
What are these 2 4s here? I see all kinds of 4s.
4.
Oh, okay.
Okay, makes sense.
Okay, I think that's fine. I think this makes sense how we've done this. We're gonna hit them and bleed them in the beginning as best we can, even though those points are pretty much going to be taken. We've got armor placed strategically at Nijmegen, which is the most important piece. We've got armor and drill to protect the entrance to Nijmegen. Yeah, I mean this.
Yeah. What about Dorwolf and Osterbeek? You don't believe that they will attack those right away?
Yeah, even if they do, we have a chance to stop them before they get. It's great if they capture Arnhem, but it doesn't do much for them. They need everything else. The point of this whole operation is that you need all these pieces. You can't succeed unless you have everything. So if they take a few things, it's okay.
Yeah, they don't own the map. They just have those sectors.
Yeah, and we can counterattack even
so. Just and Arnhem is kind of shit to attack, but if we attack from north, it's going to be all right, I believe. As long as we don't have to attack from Drill into Arnhem.
Across the bridge, yeah.
Yeah, that would suck. But yeah, okay, cool. But we're very heavy in the south compared to the north. I'm just saying, we only have one division, kind of scattered out around the north.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think.
Well, the thing is, we just know where they're coming from in the south, whereas the north we don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
And we will have reinforcements on day 2, right, bro? Is that how it works? Perfect. So they attack. Let's say they attack Westerbeek, and yeah, congratulations, parachute troopers, you have taken Westerbeek. Then we just drive in the tanks from Veenendaal or whatever. And destroy them.
So
Yeah, what's up with Veenendaal? What is that 2 and 4? Oh, okay, well
I
those
think
are
it's just a
points.
reinforcement point. So it
reinforcement,
takes 2 of the movement currency and to move them to Westerbeek from Veenendaal when you deploy
Right.
the division.
So looking at this, technically, they can only move armor from 30 Corps through Vagel, through Vermont, through.
Yep,
Bray.
exactly.
Okay, so they can't bring any like armor like starting off at Driel or Arnhem or Nijmegen.
Well-
They have to get 30
Nope.
Corps there.
Right. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I was saying earlier we could technically bolster a bit more armor support down south as compared to up north.
Yeah, we could, but the point is that we don't want to lose. I mean, yeah, who knows? But as Aaron said, they're going to have way more tanks than us. We
Yes,
think.
yeah.
So, do we want to lose the small tanks that we have just to put a small dent in them, only for them to take the point anyways, or do we want to
True.
reserve them for more important? Yeah, it's
Okay.
difficult, but I think
Yeah,
this
that
makes
makes
sense.
sense. So have these divisions right here kind of like whittle them down, and when they
Right.
start getting low on numbers, then we could actually seriously hurt them.
Exactly.
Right. I guess you can make a case for it the other way as well, but like it is what it
You
is.
can meet them hard on, but I think, especially because last time we played, they had repair stations, stuff like that, and it seems like that will be stopped. So they can't just, because they were doing was they rode up, shot a few shells, got shot one time by a Panzerfaust and drove back. But I think it will be different in the campaign. I think there are some rules getting written by Byrne and the boys, and it will be easier to destroy the tanks. So if we can just, they can go through 2 maps with their Panzer Force, but they will just, lose a lot of tanks every time to, Panzerfaust and Panzerschreck and so on. So the idea is that we can kill as many tanks as possible without losing any of our own tanks. And that will put us in a way better situation than if we just put on the whole 9SS Panzer Division at Vego.
Also, with the armor update, hopefully coming out, in a couple months or so. I don't know when it's coming out, but that will also change up the how like tank gameplay is enforced, because like Fausts and Shreks and AT guns become so much more dangerous.
Mm-hmm. I like that. It's cool.
Yep, I'm with it.
Anyhow, I guess this was all the divisions. We've deployed them now, Byrne. Okay. I will say, I'm just thinking about the tanks here, my friends. What about Reichswald? We put either 10 SS or 9 SS there. How do you feel about that?
And so we're just basically a reactionary element.
Yeah, exactly. So they get through Grave. Whoop! 9 SS is coming in to save the day.
I like that. Yeah, Panzer divisions were used historically to counterattack and sort of they were used as fire brigades. Moved around to critical pieces or critical elements of the front. So yeah, that makes sense. I like that.
Cool. Then just put the 9 SS there.
And we'll be on the attack basically wherever we go. So that's good.
Yeah, exactly. No defending. I
Right.
hate defending.
Yeah.
And so we also get to have reinforcements at Herkenbosch, and as well as Benendel.
Vendal.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I was having trouble pronouncing those.
Me too. Mine wasn't right. I just did a Swedish impression.
So yeah, we could have two more kind of reinforcement divisions in each of those.
Yeah. Just looking here.
So technically, at Hergenbosch, let's say they take, like here. Let me move over to the smaller map. Let's say they take like D, A, G. Like they take the river right there.
Where are you pointing? my friend?
Herkenbosch can move in from behind them. From
Yeah,
what
how
I'm
does that
seeing.
work, Bern?
Oh, okay. Okay, so we could, like, if they took an area, we could just swing in from behind them and try and okay.
All right, lads. I think I have the solution to that. Well, an idea. So head to Gunbush. Whatever you want to say. We can put some of the regiments without too much AT guns and flags. So I'm thinking you can see me up here on the brown color. Infantry regiment.
Yeah.
What's it called? 245th infantry. So if you put that at Bush, it can intercept them from behind. It doesn't have annoying AT guns or anything like that. It has artillery and some logi, which is probably perfect for the mission. And it's not too
Definitely.
big.
Yeah,
I like that.
we won't need much armor back there because their armor is going to try and be smashing through, each point to try and get up to, Driel, Arnhem, all that stuff.
Yeah,
So
and I think they will put their lightly armored regiments in the rear, so we can go there and destroy them if possible. That would be nice.
It's good.
Sounds good.
Yeah, and that's yours, Iron 9. That's one of your regiments.
Yep, I know.
Put it down there. Nice. Okay, cool. So they're down there. Do we have to put all the reinforcements in now, Burn? What? Everything, okay.
oh, we can have 2 divisions in Reichsfeld.
And 2 in Hodgkinbush, right? Okay.
And then everything else would come from Venendal. Okay.
And I would put the 10th SS Panzer Division also in Reichswald, because then you have the whole corps in the same area.
That is, what do you say, Manus?
I think that's fine with me. Yep.
Okay, so where are you? Oh, we actually have some extra tanks. Yeah, so we put you down there, and then you have your build HQ too.
I'll be
Good,
right
good.
back.
Yep.
It's just a fucking army down here. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's a task force.
Yeah, pretty much, man.
Okay, cool. And then we can, everything else is from Vendal. I'm not gonna drag it over there. Cool. In turn.
Oh,
Is Reichsfall part of the Nijmegen map or no? It's not, right? Yeah. Okay. I didn't know if you had some like a little bit of forest down to the south of the map, just to.
You can see the squares on there, guys.
Yeah.
Those are the maps.
Sorry, I'm back. Do we know who we're gonna be? Who's on the ally side, or like which units are on the allied side?
No.
No. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I mean. Sorry. Easy.
BR1.
68?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm surprised Easy's not a part of this. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna need to go. Sadly, something else came up. So I wish you all the best of luck. Thanks for doing this, and let's hope for a good start.
Yep. See you, buddy.
Yep. See
Bye
you.
bye.
See ya. Good evening.
All right. See you.
AFK for 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab a cigarette too. See you in a bit.
I think this is really cool.
It is, yep.
With the tabletop and everything, getting the kind of like, in a way, general's view.
Yep.
I'm back.
Hello.
All right, I'm back.
Welcome back.
So are we joining your map again, Bern, or how? Bern's Gate.
All right, Mueller, I have to go as well. You're good to hear it.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you guys have a good night.
See you guys.
Thank you,
Thank
Bern,
you for
for putting
coming.
us together.
See
Yeah, guys.
See you later.
Good evening.
All right.
Oh, I was wondering why the server wasn't showing up for me. It's because Vice got off and I had it on friends only.
And I'm in.
I think you can end your stream because everyone who's left is inside the room.
Yeah, I was taking up bandwidth, then yeah, go ahead and. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Let me understand correctly. So because it has HQ, it costs less. What? Okay, but yeah, does the Corps HQ do anything extra? It only gives you that one extra respawn wave thing. Okay. Roger, Roger. You said something about munitions. We have to spread them out already now. Or? Okay.
No, okay.
So it's only the center one we have to spread out. Okay. Is there any way you can make an extra guy to? Because I can't. I don't have a color. I can't move anything around. Okay, can you make an extra team or something? If it's that's, I don't know if that's possible in this game. White. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so munitions are the is that the fuel box or the foot boot? Okay. Okay. And how many? 24.
24 and 28 fuel.
Yeah. So and fuel it just stays there. We just use it all out throughout the map, right? How do it? Okay, fair enough. Okay. But we can let's start off with the munitions, guys. So I'm thinking vehicle. We should put a lot of it.
So
How
we
do
have
we only-
6 munitions at Hertogenbosch. As it's west of Wegel, I would put all of it directly on Wegel, or at least Vermolen.
As I understand it, you will have to. You can't use it until you move your regiment, your division from there. So you'll have to bring it. I think
Yeah, day one we can only use.
the center ones.
Oh, whoop, then I wanted to move the entire stack.
Oh, the center ones. Okay, on day 1. All right.
We'll take it back. Okay.
Yeah,
fair.
we can only use the center ones for day one.
So no matter what, Advaris, I think you're just gonna have all that munition when you attack Vegel, if it's necessary. You're just gonna bring it all.
So sorry, remind me one more time what munitions exactly does for us.
It's like I can tell it. It's, for example, you can if you go into. I can make a fast stream here if you guys check the stream. Share screen. It's gonna be the must be access lost. You can check it. You guys can see.
Yep.
Okay, so for example, here you see all the loadouts, and so on and so on. So here you go down. You can see it says munitions right here, right?
Yep.
And then you can buy extra stuff for the match. For example, say you have 2 munitions with your regiment attacking somewhere. You can say, oh, I want an extra medic. Ooh, I want 3 extra grenadiers, and so on.
Okay.
See? Yeah. So it's just you can get
Um,
extra stuff.
Are the munitions attached to regiments or to divisions or maps, or I don't
I
remember?
think it's maps, but I'm not sure.
Okay, so they're not locked to any kind of infantry or division. It's just like you can move them if you want to another location, but it can only be like within the line of that location. So like from Grave to Velmolen, you can't just from Velmolen to Nijmegen. You have to like go one kind of space at a time. Yeah, that's what I was meaning. Sorry, it made it more complicated than it needed to be, but okay.
How do I split the munitions here? I'm new to Tabletop. How do I put them together?
You. Yeah.
To be sure, if I decide to put, let's say, 6 munitions on the Velmolen map, every regiment on Velmolen can use these munitions. Is that right? Okay.
Do they disappear when they're used for a battle? Okay, so for vehicle guys, I'm looking at the dock here, and I can see we have a flag, we have a artillery, we have some logi, and we have some grenadier regiments, right? And I can see that I think in a situation like this with the bridges and so on, we will need a lot of munitions there. Also, there to use the flags, apparently you need to use munitions, so that's also a thing. So I'm thinking. Yeah, it cost very much.
Where
And
is
if I buy flags for munitions, they are pre-placed on the map. Okay.
Where is that Excel spreadsheet?
It's Access Briefing on Discord.
Okay.
It's called Access Platoon Loadouts, I believe. Okay, help me here again. My girlfriend is laughing at me. Bern, can you help me? How do I take all of these at the same time? The stack here. Okay, fair enough. So I'm thinking, guys, maybe we can put 8 on Vegel.
8 on Vagel?
Yeah, because then they can use 2 for the flags. They can get an extra medic. That's free now. And then they can either get extra artillery or they can upgrade to SGGs or whatever they want to. I think because we want to make a stand on this map at first, so.
Yeah, I mean, like, if they go at us head on, we want to be able to whittle them down as much as possible.
Exactly.
I have 2 questions about the resources, which is, do the ammunitions and fuel have the same rules as the divisions have? So, for example, if we want to move some fuel from Rexval to Grave, we can only do 2 steps during one day. Okay. Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you. And the other question is, are the resources that we can see now in the map all we got for the campaign, or do we get some more as the days goes on? Oh, okay, perfect. Thank you.
Okay, guys. So we have 8 down on Vegel. On the Molen, we have a flag, I see, so there should be at least, and they have an HE gun. Okay, so let's see what.
Commander Artillery.
Yeah, it's Commander too. It's because you can pay extra munitions to get more.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, there isn't a. Okay, yeah, fair enough. I understand. Just I'm looking here at the Ladderschützen. That's the.
It's very basic infantry.
Yeah, it's because I'm looking at the loadouts to see what kind of munition upgrades they have. I don't think they're always equal. Yeah, we could give maybe 4 to them here on the Molen. Doesn't that sound pretty reasonable? Then they can use their flag gun at because then they can build 2 more. And that's pretty nice. So, everybody loves flag guns.
Yep.
Especially when you don't have any tanks against tanks. Okay, cool. Then we get Grave here, where sadly I have positioned my division once again. I guess if we get last time, I think at least 4 or 5 is good for us. I will put 4.
Maybe put some more to Velmoren, because there are.
We have,
Stick to 4. 4 is okay.
yeah. Cool. And then we have 8 more. We can put 2 on Drill, 2 on Arnhem, 2 on Nijmegen. How's that?
Yeah, that's okay for now.
Sounds good, yeah.
And again, once we let's say this is what we actually do when like the campaign starts. Once we actually start seeing the Allied movement, we could start like moving munitions and fuel accordingly.
True. I'm just
So
gonna
like,
put.
let's say they like don't put a lot of like resources into Grave. Let's just say that we could start moving more resources down to like the points that they're trying to pressure.
Definitely. Now we have all this fuel. Do we have to give it to people, or we have to put it out?
Fuel's only to move between the maps. Okay.
If we need to retreat from a map, do we also need fuel?
Well, I mean, in this case, we do have a divisional commander, so I mean, it would be 2 regardless.
Okay, and I can only put 5 regiments on one map.
I thought
Unless there's a corps HQ, then you can put 6.
I thought
Okay.
sorry, continue.
So at Velmol we have 6 regiments right now. Is that right? 5, and it's the.
Now we have 6.
The corps
We have
headquarters.
Kampfgruppe Fist now too. Down here. We put them up from Vegel. It's because it's divisional HQ. Okay, yeah, cool. Sorry.
Okay. So. Shouldn't we make a little bit more room for retreating units?
We should give them some fuel, I guess.
What happens to the units if there's no space in Velmoren for them to retreat from Wege?
Okay.
Okay,
So
when we see
they
it
can
in time,
only-
when we have to retreat and can prepare it by moving back the units in Velmoren and Grave.
So each map, they can only attack 3 sectors per battle. Okay.
I have another question regarding this. We play 3 battles a weekend, so 3 battles a day. Is that right? Okay. So could they perform 2 or 3 attacks on the same map on the same weekend?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We've put out our field now, I guess. I've just put them kind of. I mean, I think it's a learn by doing thing to see what works best. So spread them out a little where I think it was a good idea. Yeah.
We may notice something if we know they can do 3 attacks and they only do 2, maybe. We can sort of understand they attack one of the territories we don't have any divisions in. Is it right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I understand.
We would spend all, I believe, on everything we could. We'd probably spend all, I guess. Right? Oh, can we save
because
it?
they're only attacking 3 sectors at a time. So I mean, it's not like they're taking the whole map right away.
Okay.
In
They-
case of Vigo, I would say we would have used at least 2 munitions for additional 88s against their tanks. Probably also 1 munitions for a medic. And 3 munitions for extra riflemen with ammo for our Panzerfausts. So that would be 6 munitions of 8 to inflict as much damage to the armored forces as possible.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
I think that's Iron 9. So
Yeah,
Oh,
they are both the same one, I think. Let me check. The left one has 300 soldiers and the... Okay, then pick the Grenadier Regiment 269.
Okay.
The question, if I have two regiments that are below 50% of their initial strength, I can put them together to form a new Kampfgruppe, is that right?
they're pretty. It's a little. You have to wrap your head really around it.
Okay. On the strength, you changed the could you have changed the number to 475. Could you do something like 475 slash the original value so we can keep an eye on how much percent we have lost?
Where can you see it? Where how much you lost?
Hover over the regiment or like the infantry.
Oh yeah, okay.
you'll
It
be
comes
able-
after a few seconds. Yes, I understand. I don't quite understand though. Didn't one unit lose 50%? Yeah. Okay, I got you. I got you. I understand.
I have another question regarding this. If I have a Landesschützenregiment and a Grenadier Regiment in the same division, and they are both under 50% strength, can I still make a Kampfgruppe of them, although they are different types of units? Think there is it's just saying that they have to be in the same division. Oh, okay.
You could see it better on the side map over here, at least. And then we would also bring in the more fuel, more munitions.
Burn, we also had tanks. Oh no. We shouldn't put our tanks here then, guys.
Well, aren't those like the lightly armored tanks?
Guys, the small tanks.
How do you mark stuff again? I mean, technically, I mean, yeah, we could have the armor on the opposite side of the river. We could also have it again, we haven't seen the map yet, but we could have it like at the base right there. Kind of protecting the entry because there's not much from the looks of it, there's not much city right there at the base of the bridge. Is the bridge right there elevated? I forget. Okay. Okay. Well, it
No,
depends
just check how
on,
much we have on that map right now.
it also
'cause I-
depends on where the points would actually be like divided up.
Yeah, it's pretty, yeah, because of course there's the strong points there in each zone, but we have about 3 of at most 4 respawn waves, so we would probably take it pretty chill and use the bridge to our advantage because we know that we got the the fucking army coming up from south from Reichswald. At least that's how I see it. So yeah. But I think I know how I would have done. I would have used the 2 first waves to just kill as many as we can, and the first objective down at Krakenberg or whatever it's called down there,
Kind of.
And then
like
I would spend the rest just putting my tanks up at Nijmegen and just making sure they don't cross the bridge.
Yeah, and it's great because I mean, if it's airborne coming in, then obviously they don't have armor. They'll have AT possibly, but again, trying to hit the armor across the river would be extremely hard. So trying to have them cross the bridge right there, or like trying to take out the armor from here would be, yeah, it would be pretty hard. Really quickly, I have a question. In terms of like the airborne, let's say the airborne drops at Nijmegen, and 30 Corps is still back at Wegel. Does the armor? I mean, sorry. Does the airborne at Nijmegen, like, would they be able to like purchase artillery, like, or like commander artillery and all that stuff, or? Okay. I was just trying to think of how you guys were doing it, if like airborne, like if they weren't close enough to like the main front line, if they were able to like get artillery support or stuff like that. I just didn't know. Or mortars or yeah. Okay. Okay. So they attack that. Yeah. Okay. It would be awesome to actually have artillery in the game, because we've got mortars, but having like like you said, like the 75 mm howitzers like in the back, actually like crewed and manned. I think that'd be like awesome. Yeah, true. Hopefully with the PS roadmap that they showed us, hopefully when they do the kind of like rework with the codings and like the engine and all that stuff, hopefully we can get more guys in a server.
How did you get the British occupation thing there? Can you make a stack of them? Because then I want to put them on vehicle too.
Oh, yeah.
No, you did. Okay, they're just so small I don't see shit.
Yeah. Oh, it's just that the Nijmegen map is so small that, or like the map that we currently have.
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, I see what you mean. Oh, cool. How much munitions do we have to spend to blow up bridges?
They would have to spend munitions to get pontoon bridges over and okay. I was just thinking of, like, if we were able to blow up bridges and stuff like that.
Great.
Ooh, okay, that makes it pretty interesting. That's awesome. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so currently we had one one comp group uh we had HQ, and we have division HQ and light armored vehicles.
And we had it's the it's the Polizeirein,
So
the infantry,
It's SS und Landesschützen loadout.
Landschützen,
Very basic infantry.
not the best unit.
Yeah. I think I would have spent the munitions for additional STGs and some rifleman munition, maybe, and eventually additional medic,
Yeah, that's what I would
but
do
no
too. So
vehicles because we
that's
are in a
free.
city.
So and ammo, you said I won.
Maybe we don't even need ammo because if we need it only for the MGs. But I think the assistant MG role does also have ammo.
Yeah,
So
yeah. We
I
don't
wouldn't
have.
even spend munitions for that. I would
Yeah.
just spend.
What about Logi on an objective? Some resources.
We don't have Logi there.
yeah.
No
But,
Logi attachment.
It says only, but Logi supplies on an objective, so you could put a crate down, for example, at the bridge or something like that.
I mean,
Yep.
technically we are defending
Yeah,
while defending defense 200 Logi supplies on an objective.
but it's very expensive, so maybe not. I mean,
Okay.
we could do a pretty good. Yeah, the two first waves could defend the first point with some Logi supplies, but then we would have used all our munitions.
It's one munition for 200 supplies, is it?
Two.
Oh.
Yeah. But maybe not. I mean, we spent them two on two SCG, and then one medic, and then we have one extra munition left. And okay, then we probably would do that. I would say.
Yeah, we'd probably
think
spend possibly spend the free on the 2000 Logi.
I think the Logi supplies are not really worth it because I think you can only build like fortifications and no MG emplacements and stuff and no ammo boxes.
Can you build
right?
MG, Burn?
Oh, cool. Awesome.
So we spend 5, but we have a division, something division-ish. We have some kind of HQ, so we can we only use 3, right? Good. Yeah.
And let's use those 2000 supplies for 2 munitions to support the defense of the bridgehead south of the river.
Definitely.
And use 2 more supplies for STGs and 1 more supplies for a medic.
Yep,
Because
exactly.
we will fight enemy paratroopers, maybe even Americans. They will have lots of M1 Garants, and there we will need those STGs to fight them effectively. And additional medic is
That's
worth
it,
it,
yeah. It's
always.
just you always do that, yeah. And it's an urban environment, so let's get the automatic guns out, yeah.
So we
So
spend
what do you-
5 and pay 3 munitions because we have a
Yes.
headquarter there. Okay.
And yeah, Burn. So you heard that? Maybe we hold 2 points. They only capture 1. How does it work? Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is like a critical area to either attack or defend, because that super long bridge, there's only 1-2 ways across it.
Yeah, right, John.
Yeah, that's a death trap.
I have a quick question regarding anti-air guns. I think there was a rule saying something like you can't para drop if there are Flak 88 in the sector, but I can't find it.
Wait,
Okay,
really quickly
so-
for airborne dropping in. Let's say they drop in Driel. Oh God, where'd the map go? Oh, there it is. Let's say they dropped in Driel. Could they technically drop into like the objective sectors themselves, or do they have to drop outside of them? Okay. Okay. So yeah, the having the 88s, having an 88 in that sector, that makes sense now.
I think in this case we would have placed all the flags on the sectors around the bridges, so they can't just drop on the bridgeheads.
True.
Mm,
Yeah, but next time we will burn for the real thing.
on every bridge.
Just a practice run, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, so that was day 1, I guess. How does it work? Oh, people attack drill. Okay, fair enough. Sorry, I was. We didn't lose any tanks.
Yeah. From the
Hell
look
yeah.
of that, with them only capturing D, they are basically surrounded. I mean, they're airborne, so they're, but still, like, not being able to open up that
Bit of an
corridor,
airlift, I gotta say.
not being able to open up that corridor to Nijmegen is crucial. Yeah. Oh, so I just thought of something interesting, and I'm pretty sure you're planning the event or like the battles. You already thought of it. Let's say they took, let's say they took F, E, and D. Let's just say they took all of those, and they also took, let's say, the bridgehead at Nijmegen. They would be able to send supplies from, let's say, the airborne in Nijmegen would be able to send supplies up the Driel. Okay. We've got 2 right now.
Okay. Would biomedic. That's always what we do. Biomedic and maybe there's only one MP40 in this one. Okay. Maybe we would buy some MP40s, I guess.
Oh, it's Wach battalions.
Yeah, but it's
okay.
it's drill. It's drill, so probably we would not do that. Yeah.
I mean,
so
at the same time, so for the armored transport, the SD, KFZs 7, those are that I'm spacing out. Those are the half tracks, right? Or
yeah, but we can't buy them for the Wach battalion. They're too.
oh, okay.
They're too bad. It's like it's scraping the barrel, I mean, this is kind of the police force, so shouldn't we kind of give them some kubel, buy some kubels for them so they can drive around and patrol? Yeah, motorcycles. Yeah, that would be nice for the Wach battalion. Yeah, that would be nice.
Kugel,
I'd really love that.
Kugels with MG34s, if only.
Yeah.
I think I would only buy a medic.
Yeah, true. Just keep the munition.
Because you don't even need the MP40s on the rear.
Yeah.
And just put the platoon HQ in the center, probably, and then just wait because we get to know 5 minutes before where the parachute is.
Yeah, and then after that battle, if need be, we can send possibly. Well, actually, I'm not sure if we want to take any infantry or units off of Arnhem. We need to hold that at all costs.
Yeah. Schule Einheim is pretty big. Yeah, we got the rest of the whole. Yeah, lots of people coming in. We got a Panzer division, Kampfgruppe Heinke.
Oh yeah, that's as Panzer Grenadiers and some Panzers.
Yeah, that's pretty strong. We also
I
got
would probably send them to drill in the second round.
we also got the rest of my corps pushing in, so it shouldn't be too bad.
And all the Fallschirmjägers.
We have a lot of 80 guns coming in very late game, but that might be a good idea if we do solid tanks.
Yeah.
Here we are. Okay, so you heard us. We bought one medic.
Maybe it would have been a better idea to put the Fallschirmjäger units on Wegel and Velmoren because of their AT guns.
Yeah.
In the beginning.
They're both just also very strong units as a bit leveled. No, I'm just trying to find
Oh God.
So that's better for maps like Fegel and Real.
Yeah. All right, Bert. Sure. We'll take that one. I mean,
We only have 2 regiments there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So in this case, both regiments would get the same casualties assigned. Ah, okay. Yeah, yeah.
but wait, because there is the tanks, right? Isn't that a Panzer regiment? Okay. It's just trying to play the game here. Okay, so we get more MP40s. Fair enough.
Can you well, what effect does this tank attachment have?
It just gives us the tanks, I guess. It's like artillery.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a Cha, so it's fun. It's a pretty good tank. In drill. Roger. So, have you put? Oh, never mind. Yeah, you can go on. Nope.
I can't select games. Yeah.
Me neither. I'd like to continue this one. I think it's going pretty well. So. The only thing I think most of my questions will be answered when we do day 2 because I'm just waiting for us to counter attack right now. How that works. So yeah.
Oh yeah. Better to learn it way ahead of time.
Thanks to you for sharing your time with us. It's been very useful.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Thank you.
Alright, so yeah, thank you. Looking very much forward to this. It's very fun now. I already love it. So that's good.
We'll probably do some sort of brainstorming the next days to
Yeah.
see a few things we've seen tonight. So next time we'll probably be prepared and with a lot of questions.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, yeah, thank you for it. I'll see you guys around. Hey, you.
Thank you again, guys. Have a good evening.
See you.
You.